With 181st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Kyle McCord, quarterback, Syracuse.
Oh, a little bit of a hometown pick for the man who led the nation in passing at Syracuse after being the starting quarterback the previous year at Ohio State. Of course, he played his high school ball, St. Joseph Prep. He was high school teammates with Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, and I love how quickly he adapted once he got to Syracuse. Ohio State said, we're going to have you battle for the job. He said, I'll transfer. And he had, honestly, I think a better year. His interceptions did go up, but I love that he played more aggressively. He started attacking down the field. He has an arm to make every throw. You dial anything up, he can make that throw for you. I think an arm is comparable to someone like Derek Carr. He's going to stand in the pocket. He's going to rip you apart. He trusts his guys to make plays. Now, the key will be, can he deliver when he has to move? He's very good in rhythm in the pocket, but you ask him to move, can he stay calm and can he deliver when he has to use his speed?
Sometimes when you have these quarterbacks like Jalen Hurts who are obviously outstanding movers, you try to find a backup who has a similar profile of play. That has not always been the case with Philadelphia. All right, Kenny Pickett last year, good athlete, not the same level as Jalen Hurts and Tanner McKee. Now you bring aboard Kyle McCord. But he's a fast processor, Lewis. A lot of what Philadelphia does is predicated upon RPOs. What does that require the quarterback to do? Make a decision within the course of each and every play. We saw a lot of that in Syracuse with Kyle McCord.
Yeah, everything with him has to be done within rhythm. He needs to have the throwing window really well defined. He doesn't have the horsepower to get it there if it's one of those where he's kind of patting the ball and he's not quite sure and then needs to put a lot of mustard on it. He needs to process quickly. He's not the greatest athlete outside the pocket. Doesn't have the strongest arm, but the mental processing is going to be his superpower.
So the Eagles get a backup quarterback for Jalen Hurts. There was a game where Kyle, for Syracuse this year, he had a great season. I mentioned he led the nation in passing, but he also saw the Pittsburgh defense. I'm sure to your delight. They give him a rough night with 3 pick sixes, 5 interceptions, I think, something like that. So, but I thought this guy, I didn't blame him for leaving Ohio State a bit. I didn't take that at all as him, ducking competition or anything of that regard. It was pretty clear they were looking to replace him. Went to Chip Kelly, wanted a more mobile quarterback. He just did the expeditious thing for his career because he felt like he wasn't really going to play it. Man, did he take advantage.
He had a winning attitude. He really came there. He really had talent around him. Now, look, Quint Allen, the running back, came on, had a big year. Rondé Gatson, the second. Jackson Meeks came in as well. So there was some talent on the offensive side. But I'll tell you what, under pressure, he'll hang in there, and he'll deliver some accurate throws. I think his deep-level balls, at the deeper part of the field, he showed some touch on those throws. So Kyle McCord has some arm talent. Is he a guy who's going to put a lot of pressure on the offensive line? With lack of mobility, yes, he is. But we're talking about the Philadelphia Eagles here. I mean, one thing they know how to do is build in the trenches.
Yeah.